If you don't know us, I'm Bree.
I'm Linnea.
I'm Monica.
We have
This is Mercedes, obviously,
yeah.
and then her sister
This is
Dottie.
Dottie. If you guys probably know us from Mercedes Instagram, mercedes.mini,
Yeah.
and a lot of people are requesting us to do like tutorials and stuff, so we decided to do a marching tutorial featuring Mercedes. Yeah, Dottie's the beginner. It was her first time doing it, and yeah,
It was good.
she did really good. Yeah,
Yes,
you
you
did,
did.
Dottie. So I don't know what else to say.
But yeah, so hopefully this is just what works for us, and it may not work for everyone. So if it doesn't, then I'm sorry. This is how we taught Mercedes, and this is what worked for us. And we just kind of like thought of it. We didn't think of it one day. We just kind of started doing it.
Yeah, and we didn't really like watch any videos or
bad.
And a lot of people at our barn have taught their horses how to do it. So we kind of just went off of how they cue their horses, and we just like went from there and made it up, I guess, along the way.
Yeah. We just kind of did what worked.
Yeah. And so we were filming originally just with Mercedes, but she wasn't doing the beginning parts of like showing you how to do it. So
So every time we were to ask, she would just do it perfectly.
yeah, which that's what we trained her to do.
Yeah.
But so we brought little Dottie along, and she was really good. The reason she's bopping her head is she's blind in this eye, so she's kind of she can't really see where everything is.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. So
But, yeah.
hope you enjoy the video.
Yeah, and so let us know either commenting or like contacting us on Mercedes account if this works for you. And
Yeah, and then hopefully we'll do some more in the future with like rearing and bowing and jumping and all that stuff.
And hopefully, after we teach how to lay down.
Yeah.
So,
and
how we made our
let
jumps
us
too. And a
know
barn vlog.
different videos you guys would like to see from us in the future, and it could be literally anything.
Yeah, like it could be us riding and barn tour, barn vlog, you know.
Yeah, like collections, like saddlebag collections,
Yeah.
like challenges,
Stop. Like what
and
we feed them.
like show vlogs,
Like a
if we do
day
shows in the
routine.
future.
Daddy.
What's the first video?
Oh, okay. Well,
So the first step of teaching marching and Spanish walk is to take like a long whip or like a crop or something.
We
and
use like a dressage whip.
and you just gently tap their leg, and you keep tapping it until they lift it up, even the slightest bit, like move it forward, move it backwards. Please. And then you reward like right away. Like you can give them treats or you can pet them. We just pet them in these videos because they don't necessarily need treats for it.
They'll get fat.
Yeah, but you could give treats, whatever, clicker training, I don't know, whatever you do to reward your horse. Could do that.
And yeah, we didn't use Sadie's in these clips.
Because she didn't understand, because once we tap her leg, she would start marching, and she didn't understand to do it
Yeah, so we used one of her sisters who's never done it before. So so you guys can see how it would look if you were
and
like beginner.
these clips, Dottie, it's her first time ever doing it, so that's what it's sort of gonna look like for your horse. Oh. Oh no. Okay, well, yeah, that's sort of what it's gonna look like.
When you're tapping them, like tapping their legs every time before you tap their legs, like say like a word like march. When you say march,
Like,
you
yeah,
could say,
vocal cue.
You could say like step or like paw, but we just say march because that's kind of what it is. But like you just say that before every time you ask them, and then eventually maybe you could just like say like march, and they'll do it without tapping.
Yeah.
So.
And you want to do it like every time. You don't want to only
So
do
you
it in
say
the first
march,
step. You don't
tap, march, tap, march, tap.
And even when they're like,
She's doing it right now.
Yeah.
and even when like you're on the last step, you still want to be saying it the whole way through.
Yeah.
So this step is you want to make sure. So in this step, you want to make sure that your horse or pony or mini can perfectly like has like the motion down perfectly, because you don't want to add in like the walking, and, like the movement when they don't really know like the full like what they have to be doing, like with their legs. They have to be able to do this perfectly before you do the next step. So this step is probably gonna take the longest to do, just because you want it to be perfect, you know. And when you ask, you want them to do it correctly right away.
It'll take a long time.
This was definitely our longest
But
step.
you just keep, in order to do that, you just keep tapping their leg, and you don't reward until they pick it up higher and higher each time, and eventually they'll get the hang of it.
Yeah.
So the next step, you're basically just marching, but every time she marches, just with, like, say, like, we were just gonna do her right side, just, like, have her march and then walk her forward one.
Or him.
Or him, whatever. And then you just kind of keep doing that with both. Well, like, first you start, like, you do right foot, you march, walk her forward, do the right foot again, march, walk her forward, do the right foot again, march, walk her forward. And then basically you just do the same with the other side.
So the next step of teaching it is you march one leg step, other leg step, other leg step. So let's say you start with the left leg, you have them do the march movement, you take a step forward, and then you have them march with the right leg, and then you have them take a step and then march with the left leg and take a step in the right leg, and you do that like so on until they can do it consistently really well every time. And then you'll find, like, after you do this exercise for a while, they start to understand that you want them to march and then like walk forward at the same time. So they might even do right leg and left leg at the same time, and you want to reward for even the slightest try.
And that's good. Like if they do like both of them, like that's
Even
really
if
good.
that's not what like you're trying to do in the exercise,
And
like
not what you're
that's what your
asking
goal, like that's what the end goal is. So you want to reward, and you know, don't push anything for the day. Like you want to take breaks, and if you make good progress that day, just end. Like you'd rather have a good short lesson than a long bad lesson. Like you want to end on a good note.
Yeah.
So
So now the final step is just putting everything together, and with this is you want it to be like a fluid motion of just right, left, right, left, right, left. And the final goal is just to be doing it while moving forward without having like any steps or any like awkward pickups. And yeah, so then with that you just keep asking back and forth, and eventually like they just get the hang of it to the point where they might just do it on their own. You won't even have to ask, or like they'll listen to your voice and voice cue.
that's our tutorial on how to teach a horse to march or Spanish walk or whatever you call it. I hope this helps you. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is how we taught her.
And it may not work for everyone or every horse.
Yeah, it's just that's the way we learned, and this is like the basics of how to do it.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, you can always DM us on Instagram or comment in the comments or whatever,
Yeah.
and we'll try to help you as best we can. Again, we're not like horse trainers, so this is how we taught her.
Wow. Yeah, and we'll link her Instagram in the the description.
Yeah,
Thing.
and like if you have any questions on this, because it may not be as in depth.
Ow!
So if you have any questions, we'll try to answer them for you.
This isn't like you. This took us a while to do. So you have to be patient. It's not gonna be like, oh, a new step for each day. Like no, it's definitely gonna take some time, and it's like you don't want to rush it. You don't want to skip steps.
Yeah,
'Cause
and
obviously,
like I said, like
Take
it's
your
better
time.
to do a short, really good session than a long
Yeah.
and bad session. You don't want to push it. You want to give them breaks when they need it, because it's really challenging for horses to learn. It's not something they do like normally and lead to like bad habits. But you have to correct that right away.
yeah.
Like they might start pawing in the aisle, like you have to correct that. But if it's not your horse, you shouldn't, unless you have consent. You
Yeah.
shouldn't do this.
Thanks for watching, and let us know if this works for you.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Yeah. Bye. Okay. That's not happening.
Can we start again? I won't put my hair down.
You're an idiot.
Well, I don't want
Daddy.
people to know. I think I'm bald.
Okay. Ready? Hi, everybody.
Yeah, welcome to our channel.
If you don't know us, I'm Bree.
I'm Linnea. Can you restart that?
Oh my god! No, because I made a funny noise because I didn't know.